said, Lord help me, I done found the one. I'm a bass player, you a drummer, we gonna come together. Start this thing out house here. Called the next day, I said, you don't know me, but I got a hang of you. True story. We've been together 45 years. I think she might have liked a little bit what she saw too. I said, it ain't too bad. It's turned gray, but it's still a little bit of that. Come on, it's all right. Listen, listen, it's all right to laugh. So when you laugh, you think your face is going to jump off. I mean, you ain't smiled so long, you scare your own self. But see, I couldn't like tell you this right here. I tell you this because I want to let you know. Listen, God is your answer, and God, the only way you're going to believe and succeed in anything is know Him. This is the compass, right? Is that the head of the compass? Okay. But let me tell you something. You got to have some faith. If you don't release your faith, you ain't never going to believe nothing. That's right. Yes, listen, okay. I met a pastor over here. Anybody in the field praying? He introduced, I went to his church, and then we were developing a relationship. Now we got this relationship. Guess what? We're going to get some more relationships. Listen, if you don't like relationships, you need to get out of it. Because it's about relationship. Listen, let me tell you the strongest thing you can do. You got to love them. You got to love somebody. If you don't have no love, you can talk about it, you can walk about it, you can sing about it, you can do it. But if you ain't loving, you ain't got nothing. Listen, it ain't got no color. Hey, ain't got nothing to do about the color. All it is, it's a God. I asked the guy, I said it last night, he kept coming out this black, and white. I said, well, let me ask you something. What color is your spirit? My spirit has no color. It all is in the image of God. So let's just go and kill that. I go in all kinds of church. It don't make no difference to me. It don't make no difference. If you love God, we got the same God. Anybody witness what I'm talking about? Now, how many believe in the supernatural? You really believe in the supernatural? Okay, last night now I did it in his church. I've been doing this. I was in Atlanta a few weeks back, did the same thing. People got out of wheelchairs when this happened. Listen, it was so funny because I ain't never had it happen any time. I took this man by the hand, he got up. I said, you believe God can do something for you? You believe you get out of that wheelchair? He said, yeah. I said, come on, get it. He hopped up, you know what I did? I said, yeah, this works. I said, my God, this thing does work. It does work. I mean, it kind of caught me off guard. Then this other lady, she's on one in a wheelchair and congestive heart failure. Guess what happened to her? God changed. God healed. That's why I had to blind it out. You got to see what I'm trying to tell you? It ain't me, but listen, you got to be obedient. But you know what I did? This is what I done. Just like I did last night. I said, how many want the supernatural to work in your life? Anybody want the supernatural one? Okay, look, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm laying a seed on all. Look, I ain't trying to get you to do nothing. I'm just doing it. Because this going to open the door for me to know anymore. Now, anybody want to follow me tonight, lay a seed on the altar. And let the supernatural work in your life. Hey, listen. Come on, man. If you really believe, and listen, I know you probably say, well, I ain't got no money, if you ain't got my nickel, put it up there and watch what that nickel multiply. The lady gave you 2 mics and she gave more than all. Remember that. If you want to put a seed on the altar, see what's the supernatural working. Listen, I ain't trying to get you. Listen, it ain't my money anyway. I'm going to show you what I'm getting ready to do with it. See, I was in Atlanta and took the money. When I took the money, some people wouldn't give because they thought it was for me. Then I had to go back and tell them, I said, it ain't for me. Then they come and give. Praise God. Come on, if you want to watch the supernatural, we ain't trying to fleece you tonight. Watch what happens when you sow this money. Listen, there's been recorded things of miracles happening, houses, cars, healing, death. Death has been canceled. Listen, I had a man in Rocky Mount, raised from the dead, right in the hospital. Sure did. Me and my wife, they called and said, he's dead. I said, my God. My wife's standing there doing paperwork. I said, you ain't going to believe what the Holy Ghost said to me. She said, what did he say? He said, if you go pray for him, I'll raise him up. She said, you know you ain't going to go to that hospital and walk in that room and lay your hands on it. My man is gone. I said, am I white? He said, you white today. I went to that hospital, walked in that room, and there he was, laying under that sheet. He was a black man. I threw them sheet back, and there's just two black feet looking at me. And the doctor left. He's gone. I stood there. This is a true story. And about that time, an angel showed up in the corner of the room. I said, we're going to get us some miracle. The room lit up twice. I grabbed that man by his feet, and I said, in Jesus' name. He said, he ain't through with you. You know what that man did? He lived in the dead. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, listen, because I believe. And listen, because I heard, I received, and I succeeded in what he told me to do. See, listen. There's no reason you cannot succeed tonight because you got the God. If you really got it. Now, I ain't talking about part-time. We ain't talking about sometime. And we ain't talking about whenever we need it. We're talking about a 7-day week, 24-hour thing. I'm talking about when you call on him, he comes. Do you understand what I'm telling you? See, there's a God in this room to touch your life tonight. And God sent me here. Listen, I didn't listen. They'll bless me, that's fine. Listen, I did not come for the money. Most people come, a lot of people come for the money. I know if he don't give me one thing, I'm still going to be what God called me to be. It won't change, please. We've had some people leave the church. Guess what? It don't change me, it changes them. Because the only thing that changes my ministry is my obedience. When I don't do what God called me to do, it changes things. What they do don't change at all for me. Because I'm still in alignment with the Word. I mean, it's in alignment with the Word. Come on, lift your hands and give the Word. It's in alignment with the Word. Praise God. Now, I have my Bible. We're going to read some stuff here. You know, it's cool. Let me see. I always do this. This is what God told me to do. Give you that.
That's right.
Okay. Next time I give them all away. Well, I said, where's the CDs? I said, I can't wait. So we got to get some more. I said, we'll get some. Don't worry about it. But I just want to show you something. And listen, and this you probably have seen me. You probably never seen me do this. And somebody's pastor probably did it. Look at this right here. I don't want to. If I spill a little water on the carpet with it, everybody will get mad. You sure? Okay. I'm going to catch the best that I can. But I just want to show you something. This represents one thing. How do you see this glass? Half full? Right. See what I'm talking about? He said it was half full. He said it's half empty. How do you see yourself tonight? Do you see yourself half full? Or do you see yourself half empty? Listen. This is God talking to you. You say, well, you got a pitcher of water in a glass. Listen, I took a lot of effort today to go to the dollar store and get this one. You understand that? God spoke to me this morning at 7:30. Told me, I want you to show this illustration because somebody needs to be changed tonight. See, listen, you can be half full. Everybody say half full, or half empty. But ain't it wonderful? We got a God that don't care about all that. I mean, what he wants you to do is to get this right here. Look at that right there. The more you trust him, the more you believe him, the more he pours into you. You see, listen, and then when you understand him, he's talking to you. Anybody ever had God talk to you? We had everything else talk to him. Why don't we let God talk to you? Come on now. Listen. And then what happens is God starts filling your life. This is what happened to me. That's why God opened doors for me to travel all over the world. Right now I got a song on the charts right now, number 44 in the country. I just have a number 1 song. Listen, I'm 61 years old. Why didn't it happen 30 years ago when I was beautiful? No, it had to wait till I got wrinkled. This is hard work to do this stuff. This is what preparation makes you do. Come on, it's all right to laugh when you put it in your eyes. Come on, man. We used to play in fact, used to do a theater show where you come out, the girls and the guys have bags, you've been out all night drinking. You got to find something to do with his bag. You put a little preparation X, it won't be long. And you put your makeup on when you're ready. About 3 or 4 hours later, fall out of it. It ain't just used for him, Lord. Everybody still saved? Anybody need a hemorrhoid your blessing? It's all right to laugh. But listen, I just want to show you this right. You see, what happens is God starts pouring in your life. You want to hold it? Thank you, son. That's good. Hold around a little closer. Come on. But see, what happens is God starts pouring. How many need God to pour in your life? Come on now, really. If you really need it, lift your hand. Say, God, pour in my life. I'm showing you something right here. This right here will change your life. It changed my life that I know Him. Listen, that's why I can speak thus saith the Lord, because He changed my life. He started pouring in my life. And listen, the more He poured, then I started getting overflow. Listen, look at this right here. God starts overflowing in my life. Listen. And then the next thing you know, then my life is blessed, and everything that I got, I start giving it away. Because I got so much, I can't keep it. See, you can't hold on to the blessing. You got to release the blessing. That's why last night I said, call for it. Look, what's up here? You call for it. It's in the house, call for it. When you don't call for it, you ain't going to get it. And see what happens is then God dumps you in. Listen, He dumps you out. And then He wants to fill you up. But guess what happens now? See, now you're floating around on top. So, look. Come, can you do something? Look how He's floating on top. But reach on in there and submerge it. Yeah, that's she's going all out. But see, when you submerge yourself, not submerge. But when you submerge yourself in the Holy Ghost, your life is changed. See what happens is God takes you out of this and He starts squeezing you out. And He starts squeezing you on somebody. And then He starts, listen, He takes you. He squeezes you out. Look here, that's one for you. See that? See what happens is He wants you to give it away. See what I'm saying? He wants you to give it away. You see, He starts squeezing you out, and He's getting all the nutrients, everything that's not Him is getting out. And let me tell you something, it ain't easy. It's painful. When you got to give up your dough. It's painful when you got to give up them 5 women you ain't told your wife about. It's painful when you. Well, then I go there because I ain't going to do it. It's painful. It's painful when God says, I want you to sow. And I said, but I ain't got nothing to sow. He said, yes, you do. I said, in time I couldn't sow anything. Listen, these guys go to me a lot of places. They'll tell you, if you go with us, you won't sow, or you ain't stand. Because He's going to call for it. And that's what He's doing tonight. That's why you can believe and succeed in what God has called you to do. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, that ain't much. It ain't you, but I tell you what, it changed my life. When He started getting all the junk out of my life. I don't care how saved you are. You got something that's got you. I'm standing here saying tonight, if I die right now, I'm going to heaven. But guess what? There's some things in my life I need to let go. Listen, some of us got an attitude. Listen, we'll come in and shout while I'm doing this so I can pray. Come on, I'm telling you, Lord, if you don't have that, I did it. And I pulled out from you, you shot in the bird. My wife said, ain't you say? I said, I don't know why I did that. I said, that hand jumped right up and that finger stuck right out. I don't know what happened. I said, there got to be a devil in this car. Why did I say that? She said, honey, you just got through praying for people. I said, I don't tell nobody. Pastor, somebody here, Gillian. Pastor Gillian. Let's move on. Well, praise God. Now, I come to tell you this morning, you know, we laugh. Listen, I laugh in my church. We laugh all the time, don't we? I tell them, I get up there sometimes, and my wife's sitting on the front. I said, Lord, it's that woman thou giveth me. That maketh me like I am. Then I tell them sometimes, I said, honey, have you seen what God gave you? I said, God just didn't give you something. He gave you the hump. Did I do it, God? And my wife said this, she said, yeah, we're just trying to figure out what that hump is. Oh, it's all right to laugh. Listen, you can't go with me because listen, let me tell you why I laugh like I do. I stayed depressed for 3 years. I couldn't work. I couldn't walk. I couldn't lift my arms up. Now listen, I'm trying to tell you something. I couldn't walk. I didn't want to talk. My wife would come home. I lost my job. She would find me in the corner crying. I tried to kill myself one night at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's laying in bed, stuck a 12-gauge shotgun in my mouth. And listen, let me tell you how powerful God is. Sometimes he'll send an angel. Sometimes you'll get that phone call. But when he shows up himself, and he showed up at the foot of my bed, and he let me feel that cold steel run down the back of my neck. He said, guess what? I got a call in your life. You ain't going to keep doing this. I stayed depressed. I couldn't lift my arm. My wife would took me around in the house. She would put food in my mouth. She would give me something to drink. Listen, anybody ever had depression? Listen, anybody, listen, that's not God. But I talked to my spiritual grandmama. She was 80-some years old, close to 90 years old. She said, let me tell you what's getting ready to happen for you. I called her and said, I think I'm dying. I really believe I'm dying. She said, well, let's get some good business done. So I called her, it been years later, and time went on. I prayed, nothing happened. But that morning I called her, I said, Sister Moore, Mother Moore, I said, I'm dying. She said, well, 2 things are going to happen this morning. Either God's going to heal you, ask God to heal you, or ask God to kill you. I said, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I know I'm depressed. I can't walk, and I ain't ready to die now. I'm scared to ask God this. So I got down on my hands and knees right beside my water bed. You know what I did? I said, Lord, I can't take this no more. I'm crying, I'm doing everything. All of a sudden, I felt this touch on top of my head. When I raised up, I was healed. And listen, the reason I laugh like I do that is because you ain't never seen me cry. But I've done a lot of crying in my life. That's why I can speak thus saith the Lord. My brother died about 6 years ago. He was we had a church for 20-some years. He was 51 and fell dead. Let me tell you something. When I lost him, I lost it all. We had a church for 20 years. We had a bus. We traveled, played on being this guy. We did this, we did that, because he was a guitar player. But let me tell you what happened. His church went down the hill when he left. And I just left the church. Got up one Sunday morning to do the praise and worship, and the Spirit of the Lord spoke to me and said, when you get out of this third song, don't come back here. He said, because I'm leaving. I said, the Holy Ghost is maybe, so I left. Walked out in the audience, my wife was sitting there, and I said, honey, you ain't gonna believe what God said to me. She said, you want me to tell you what he just said? I said, tell me. She said, he told us to leave and not ever come back. I walked out and left 20 years. I didn't even have a microphone. So I stumbled around for 2 years, didn't know what to do. Then God, when my brother died, anybody ever heard of Dr. Sharona? Mark Sharona? Okay, Dr. Sharona is a friend of mine. Let me tell you something. He told me, he said, what you got to do, son, is pick your brother's mantle up. I said, well, how do you pick up something you can't see? He said, because it's all spiritual. So I reached down. This is what I did. When I reached down in the Spirit of the Lord, and I'll tell you this story. I went to TPN. I said, I got a word from Mark Sharona. They called me in and said, come on in here. It just so happened he was filming that Thursday night. I drove all the way to Atlanta just to give him about 10 minutes of word. I walked up to him. I said, the Lord says you got a blood disorder. You ain't told nobody. He started crying. I just nailed him to the wall. I said, you got 2 people in your ministry. I called their name. I said, they're working against you. He walked into the other room and fired both of them. And I picked, and then he took, that's when I started picking the mantle up. So I picked the mantle up. When I picked that mantle up, I started prophesying. I started reading people's mail. I started doing it. I said, man, this is something. All because I was obedient. It changed my life. Then God told me to start a church. My wife said, we ain't start no church. If you think I'm going to be married to a pastor, you crazy. She said, I'm not going to be married to no pastor, and I ain't being married to no church. And the guy from TVN said, let God speak to her. So he spoke to her. And then finally last, we all got an agreement. We started a church. And we've had a church now for 6 years. We started all over the world. Dr. Payne, Corey Clark, you see guys, Rob Parsley, all these guys are affiliated. Let me tell you something. It's not because of me. It's because God, I was obedient to what God said. And God called me into the ministry, and I appreciate what God done. But I thank God for it. Now, let's go to, How many believe Romans 10:17 says, faith come by hearing, hearing by the word of God? How many, listen, if you're not hearing right, you ain't going to do right. If you ain't going to do right, you can't, listen, if you're not, faith come by hearing, faith come by hearing, hearing by the word of God. If you don't instill the word of God in your life is never going to be right, because the word of God is the essence of what you need. So faith come by hearing, hearing by the word of God. You got to hear right. Because if I hear right, listen, you can't even do right unless you see right. You're not seeing with the eyes of God, you're seeing with the eyes of the natural. That's why I speak so much about the supernatural. I want to see out of the supernatural like God did, like Jesus did, like the disciples did. You can see into people's lives and you can see into the future. See, listen, this year is 2020. This is year of double portion. This is the year of 2020. You understand what year? If you miss this year, you're going to miss it. I'm telling you, folks, listen to what I'm telling you. If you don't hear anything I've said, if you do not get this year right, you'll be 5 to 10 years behind. That's why God is doing what He's doing. He's moving. Listen, church is changing. I don't do church. Listen, church won't help you. Don't nobody get mad now. Church will not change you. Just coming to a building will not heal you. Showing up on Sunday dressed up will not save you. Showing up on Sunday won't keep you. That's why I deal in kingdom business. When you tap into the kingdom and the supernatural, your life is expanding. You see yourself. You got to see yourself like God sees you. You got the Holy Ghost. God, you can speak, walk, and talk just like Jesus. That's why you can call things. I got up this morning, walked around on my property, my house. I walked around in the yard. Guess what I did? I called things not as though they are. I'm calling in the money. I'm calling in the blessing. I'm calling in help. I'm calling in belief. I'm calling in succeed. I'm calling in. I'm speaking life. What does the Bible say? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. How many believe that? Now come on, believe it in your hands, so I believe it. I receive it. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Listen, the Lord showed me something a few weeks ago. We do this. Life, I speak death. Let me tell you something. If the enemy comes to me, I have the power to cancel death. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Some of these people have heard some of this I'm saying. But listen, you have the power tonight to cancel death over your life, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. So when the enemy comes, let me tell you something, big boy. When you run into me, you ain't running into me, you run into my God. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Come on, just give God, let's take a 5 seconds. Praise God. Okay, let's go to, listen to this right here. Let's go to 2 Chronicles 20:20. I'll read it right here. Let's see. 2 Chronicles 7:63. I'll find it. You got King James too? Go ahead and read both of them then. I want you to look. I'll just follow you there. You must have it cut off. You do this on. It's on. Speak right on into it.
2 Chronicles 20:20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your God, and so shall ye be established. Believe God.
Right. The Lord said you'll be established. How many know you tonight you need to be established in the kingdom? Come on, somebody say, I need to be established. I need to receive establishment. Go ahead, please read.
Sure. Okay. Believe in the Lord, and so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall you prosper.
So shall you prosper. How many want to prosper? Not in just money, but how many want to prosper in your family? How many got loved ones need to be saved? That's prospering. I got people in my family who don't know God, wouldn't know if he showed up in a yellow suit. But they need God. Now, what does the message say about that?
The message,
Yeah.
2020. Listen to what I have to say.
That whole right there. He said, listen. Everybody say, listen. Listen. Listen to what I got to say. Not what you got to say. That's the problem with most people. You're always saying something and you don't back nothing. Is that all right? Ain't nobody gonna get mad? You're always saying the wrong thing, but listen to what God said. What's about to go ahead.
Believe firmly in God, and your lives will be firm.
Listen, stop. Your lives will be firm. You know, that ain't what he said. You might be firm.
Will.
You hope you're going to be firm. You hope one day on the other side you're going to be firm. But read it again, brother. What did he say about being firm?
Believe firmly in God, and your lives will be firm. Believe in your prophets, and you'll come out on top.
When I believe and receive, thus saith the Lord, my life, I come out on top. Now, you know it didn't say that the devil comes out on top. He beats you down. He's won. Didn't say he wouldn't try, just said he wouldn't fall. One guy told me, I tell this about everywhere I go. One guy told me one Sunday morning, he said, man, I can't believe you. Come to me and said, man, I got to talk to you. I said, what is it, man? I thought you were going to die or something. He said, man, I got to tell you something. Don't you got to be careful in that pulpit coming against the devil. I said, you know what I said last night? I said, you're punking me, ain't you? I said, there's a camera somewhere. Somebody, who's trying to punk me? You're telling me that I got this great big God that lives in here, and I speak in tongues. I have the power to speak just like Jesus. And you telling me I better be afraid of what I say about the devil? Are you kidding me? You must be dead. You punking me. You're crazy. Well, come on, let's read on. Let's go to Isaiah 7:9. But let me read this right here. We will have firm foundation in our belief and our succeeding. How many believe that? When I believe I will succeed, prosper, and succeed. In the old King James Version, when it says prosper, that means I'm going to succeed. That's right. You understand? That's the definition of I'm going to succeed. I'm not the loser. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but people think you shouldn't talk like this. I can't lose. Listen, there's no way I can be broke. Because I'm the one that's got it all. Don't mean I ain't going to have trials. Don't mean I ain't going to have stuff come against me. Life sometimes just deals it. I broke this leg in October in 4 places, crushed this leg on a motorcycle. Let me tell you what happened. One guy said, well, the devil didn't try to take you out. Well, if he did, he couldn't do it. But guess what? God said, I take all things, turn it for the good. Guess what happened to me? I know the Holy Ghost like that I never knew before. Because he showed up 21 times in my house when I had pain in this leg. And listen, I just didn't break my leg. The lady come in and put a catheter in, and she messed me up. Then my bowels locked for 3 weeks. I said, my God. I better have a God. I got a broke leg, my bowels are locked, and my prostate messed up. You want me like to kill me? Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. When you call on Jesus, he comes. I said, God, you got to come. I'm in so much pain. I'm passing out, God. And he walked right in my bathroom and asked me, he said, what do you need? I said, I need you to touch this pain. He said, where's the pain now? I said, it's gone. He said, that's what I do. Listen, I said some of these same things last night. Let me tell you something. There's a God that loves you tonight. There's a God that understands you. Now, stand up, man. Were you here last night? Okay, well, stand up. I got something I need to tell you. Yeah, God says tell you tonight, he's going to revamp everything about you. He's getting ready to move you to a whole different level. He's getting ready to all the prayers that you prayed. God says, I'm getting ready to blow on, and they're going to be answered. Can you receive that? Okay. Now, I ain't saying, God says also to tell you, He's going way back on some of your family. He's bringing them in one by one. He's getting ready to answer those prayers. The long, I call them long distance prayers. But God says, tell you not, He's fixing to come and speak to you personally in a relationship. Listen, there's nothing wrong with what you got. But God says, I want to come visit you. Yeah. And this is what I just seen over your life. God just said, I commission angels to leave the throne rooms of God, and they're going to your house right now. I see a walkway to your house, and they're walking right up and waiting for you to come home. Watch what happens to you. In the Spirit of the Lord, what happens? What happens? Can we go to Isaiah 7? Yeah, go to Isaiah 7:9. We won't be long here.
Isaiah 7:9.
Yeah.
The latter part of the verse says, if you will not believe, surely you shall not be.
Let's stop right there. He says, Isaiah, it corresponds with the other verse. If you don't believe, right? Yeah. What does it say you're going to do?
If you shall not believe, surely you shall not be established.
Listen, if you don't believe, you ain't going to be established. That's why it's very, very powerful to believe. This Pastor, this all right? Sorry, Pastor? If you don't believe, you're not going to be established. Listen, God says if you don't believe, ain't nobody going to know who you are. You're not going to make a mark in the kingdom. You're going to stand by the kingdom while everybody else is making a mark, and you ain't established. That's why I don't do church. I do kingdom. That's why I don't do church. I do supernatural. Church will take you out. You'll spend 40, 50 years of your life doing church and you won't know it. Does that make good sense? Praise God. But see, that's why I'm trying to take. Go ahead, brother, read.
Message Bible.
Yeah, go there.
If you don't take your stand in faith.
Hold right there. If you don't take your stand. Ain't nobody can take your stand but you. Listen, some of us try to stand off somebody else, but they're going to fail you. They're going to let you down. That's the very one probably going to talk about you. You put all your faith in them, but that's not who's going to help you stand. Read it again, brother.
If you don't take your stand in faith, you won't have a leg to stand on.
Listen, you won't have a leg to stand on. So if you ain't standing on your leg, you must be laying on the floor. Can you read that one more time? I like that so good that I'm going to carry that home with me. Because I got both legs now.
If you don't take your stand in faith, you won't have a leg to stand on.
Your belief will not be established. Listen. I wrote this down. This is what the Holy Ghost is very powerful. This is what I wrote. I'll step on my porch step. I am stopped. That right there stops me. I will not accomplish anything into God. I will not accomplish anything with the Holy Ghost because I am stopped. Now, is anybody here wants to be stopped? Please don't nobody say nothing. But we're going to resurrect you right here in just about 30 seconds. Now, you say, well, that don't really sound like a whole lot. Yeah, I am at a stop. I can't go no farther in God. You know what's wrong with some people? Just found this out in the last few weeks. They got their own agenda. Yeah. They ain't got no God agenda because they're trying to inject their agenda.
Come on, preach the word.
See? And the whole time you're trying to help somebody, that's the very one trying to inject something else. That's why you can't have a vision. Because everybody else has got a vision. Listen, I ain't doing it no more. I told the guy contrary, forget it. It's going to be kingdom here now, and we ain't cutting no ties. We going to do it. You ain't going to get off the plan. I ain't wasting no more of my time on this mess. And listen, I won't have no problem telling you where to go. Get off the wagon. Get your own wagon to ride on, get your own horse and feed it. But you ain't even gonna follow it. I'm serious. I'm tired of it. I'm worn out with it. It's beating me down. I don't care. Do whatever you gotta do. Go. Go. Get away from me. I got God's business to do. I got kingdom business to do. I got God that loves me. I got God that understands who I am. You better understand what I'm telling you. That's that. He plays piano. She sings. She sings. She sings. She sings. Let me tell you, that whole singing's changed in the last few weeks. Listen, they even said the preaching's changed. I hope y'all ain't lying to me. You know why? Because I made a decision.
Come on now.
If you ain't in, get out. I know that sounds bad. That's not bad. I will come back. I will come back. I will come back. And you got this at the same time. There's no sense in playing the game. You struck me, I struck you, we don't get nothing. I struck you, you struck me, and we ain't conversation. You ain't got to struck me no more, because baby, all I need is the Holy Ghost. I'm dead after 100% God. God spoke to me months ago when these people came. Listen, 6 years ago, he told me, I'm going to give you 8 churches. Don't you think I ain't looking at them? I'm going to have 8 churches here in just a few years. I'm going to have 8 churches. And then off that church, I showed him my vision the other night. And I think some people were shocked. He got a vision. The reason why I couldn't have a vision, because everybody else had a vision. I ain't stupid. I know what he said. I know how to do it. He gave me the roadmap. I got the vision he wanted them to have. Yes. The truth. I don't need 20 more visions. It's my vision up. He called me. We got Bible study tonight. I didn't tell this man. He come in. He taught on vision. I got up behind him. We visioned together. Was it powerful, guys? Powerful. I showed you this. This is what God showed me. And I don't mean to harm it. Man, he does have a vision. I've had this vision. I just couldn't interject because I had a problem. I had to learn the hard way. I had to get barbecued. Everything but poop sauce got in there. You had no barbecue sauce. You got to get poop sauce. I just want to advertise, and I know it's this message right here. Chocolate sauce is one. I ate this chicken Saturday. My God. Wow. Right there. Go to Joshua now. We're gonna bring it in. Does anybody understand what I'm trying to tell you? If you want to just come to church, come to church. It's not going to help you. And I don't mean it like it ain't going to help you. I'm just saying, you have to have a relationship with the Holy Ghost. That's the only thing that's going to change you when you get a true relationship with the Holy Ghost. Listen, I was in church 20-some years, stood on stages and played. I did not have the goods. I was a fake. I was not real. I was not a bad person. I did not have the goods. Hold hands with people and pray and really didn't have no power. Come on. Listen, I've been on stage with, listen to these guys you see on TV. I know them. You don't want to know them. Let me tell you something. They got the biggest ministry in the world. You do not want to know them. They don't have what you think. They ain't got no God. They might have a big building and 40,000 people, but he don't have no God. He sold out to Mammon. He sold out to Balaam. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Go in the back room. That's where you find it out. Go in the back room. They got 3 girlfriends back there. I told my brother, I said, I can't do this. I said, you can't get no sorry me. You look up, and one time you look up Dixie and sorry Marvin was standing there. I picture him right there, sorry. Heathen, me. Is that too real? That's what I don't understand mostly. See, somebody comes real, and some people don't want real because real will reveal. You tell you what real is to do. It reveals me, but it'll also reveal you. Let me tell you what real is to do. It will reveal you who you are and what's really in you and what's your agenda and what's your purpose thing. Let me tell you what, I've learned more in the last 3 weeks than I think I've learned in my life. I've been taught a good lesson. Been taught. We lost people. Hey, I don't mind telling you. Lost 6 elders. Lost this person. 3,000. I think my wife figured up. I kept saying $2,600 walked out the door. She said, no, it didn't. My wife said, listen, I sleep with the secretary. And when you sleep with listen, I can sleep with this one. When you sleep with the secretary, and she laying in bed, and I said, honey, so what's wrong with you? $3,000 walked out the door. I said, honey, you awake? She's talking in her sleep. She's paying bills in her sleep. I said, she starts going, I said, honey, you all right? She thought I just had a nightmare. $3,000, listen. That don't sound like a lot of money. Let it walk out on you. But listen, see you later, Gator. Because guess what? God got more for me. If I put my faith in that, guess what I'm going to go have. But if I put my faith in God, I got it all. That's why I don't walk around. I'm not walking around with eggshells anymore. If I say this, you're mad. I say that. Guess what? Get mad. I don't care how mad you get. In fact, if you don't like it, we'll put you on a chair, lift you up, and carry you and sit you out. That's not angry. I'm not angry. I'm just happy. I'm happy it happened because I ain't got 6 more years invested in it. Listen, I don't know how your pastor got here. I'm telling you the truth. I'm trying to tell you something. This will save you. He called me and said, what are you going to do now? Let me see. I'm laughing more than I was. I'm preaching better than I was. They singing better than they were. We get ready to put a new roof on the church. And they stop there. The money's coming in. Let's see. My wife, she kisses better. I kiss better. And our back tastes better. Let me see. Praise God. It didn't happen for you. Hey, come on, ain't it time to be real, folks? Lay it down. Come on, let's go back. Then come. Keep saying, man, you don't crazy. Joshua 1:8.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 8.
We're getting ready to pray this evening, too. It's 9 o'clock.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Hold right there. He said, I'll make your way prosperous. How many need a prosperous way? That's not in the natural. The natural's not going to help you. Listen, the natural don't change till the Spirit pops on it. Anybody believe that? You know what the most powerful thing we teach in church? We just done a little series on spiritual mindedness and carnal mindedness. You know the most, and I say this everywhere I go, the worst thing you can have is a carnal mind. The devil ain't, that ain't, listen, when I know he does this and I know that, but that ain't nothing to have a bad mind. You're not fighting the devil, you fight your mind. You're fighting this. When the Holy Ghost comes in here, it speaks in here, it changes this. See, listen, it took years. I've been saved since 1988. I sing hymns, I sing this, but listen, can I tell you when I really got saved? Can I tell you when I really got saved? When I really got good saint. Listen, I don't say, I got Holy Ghost sanctified in our church. Y'all remember the day? You know, when that bobby pins flying, you know, we laugh, their hands stuck up here, and the dress down. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They had some, these people sometimes they ain't got it. Huh? But let me tell you when I got saved. I got saved 6 years ago. I got sanctified 6 years ago. I gave my heart to the real God. Let me tell you what happened 6 years ago. I fell in love with Jesus. I ain't playing no game. I'm up at 3 in the morning praising. I'm up at 4 and praising. He comes to my bedside and says, get up, son. There's something I got to tell you. I said, okay, Daddy. I'm ready to go. Give it to me. That's how much he lives in me. That's how much he needs me. That's why I can shout, run, praise, and talk. Do what he asks me to do. You say, well, he's crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Crazy like that, Lord. He'll tell you, he's crazy too. We joke about it. He said he's black. He ain't black. He's just white as I am. Something happened. But I love him. Love everybody. I love everybody. Listen. You won't believe it. I don't know a lot of you, but we love you in the spirit. Take somebody by the hand right now. Just take my hand. Say, I love you. Love you. Even in your faith. I still love you. Because you're God's child. Because he said so. And he said so. In Jesus' name. In that son. Come on, get down. Come on, can we read that one? Let's go. Maybe there might be a chicken on the plate somewhere. I don't know.
And then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Good success. You know what good success is? I have succeeded. Every expectation. Not some. That's why I had to change my mindset. What's just happened? I'm going to succeed whether they like it or not. I'm not going to fail. I'm in the best time of my life. I got the best ministry I've ever had. Go ahead, finish reading.
Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
Anywhere you go, read that. We're going to call it right there. I think we're in
Message Bible.
Message Bible.
Don't get off track.
Listen, stop. Don't get off track. So what's God? Listen, lift your hands right here. Watch this what Holy Ghost said. Don't get off track. Everybody say, don't get off track. One more time. Don't get off track. You got to say it for the Holy Ghost now. Don't get off track. Go ahead.
Don't get off track, either left or right.
Oh, left or right. I'm going to stay in the middle with the Holy Ghost. Because I ain't going to get off track. And guess what? You ain't going to get me off track. Go ahead.
Don't get off track, left or right, so as to make sure you get where you're going.
Where I'm going.
And don't for a minute let this book of Revelation be out of your mind. Ponder and meditate on it day and night, making sure you practice everything written in it. Then you'll get where you're going. Then you'll succeed. Haven't I commanded you strength, courage? Don't be timid. Don't get discouraged. God, your God, is with you every step you take.
Did you hear what he said? He said you're going to succeed. But you ain't going to succeed off track. got to be on track. Does what I've said so far make sense? Listen. There's a God that loves each and every one of us in this place.
Thank you, God.
Listen, He wants the best for you.
Yes, He does.
Everything, all He owns is yours. Not part of it. Not sometimes, sometimes. Listen, you got the same power that raised Jesus from the grave lives in you. Do you know how many people I meet don't know that? Do you know you have, listen, do you know you have the power, resurrection power in you? Do you know you carry resurrection power? Come on. Do you know you have the power to speak like Him and change situations? He ain't gonna do nothing else. He's already done it. So He's expecting you to do it because He's in you. I told a story just a few days ago. Listen, I was in Pastor Field. Pastor Field went to the IHOP. Walked to it. I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Walked by this couple, black couple, they was sitting all huddled. Well, all good. Laughing behind. I said, when I walked by, the Holy Ghost said, tell him, you got a word for him. I said, I ain't telling him nothing. That man might hit me in the face or something. I got in a lot. Pastor said, what's wrong with you? I said, you ain't gonna believe this. The Holy Ghost told me to say something to him. He said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm going home. He did that man busy. And I got ready to go out that door, look. Them feet, boy, I tried. And the Holy Ghost, and then true story, the Holy Ghost, you ain't gonna say nothing? I said, do I have to? I said, you go tell him. You ain't gonna believe what I did. I said, well, I'm bold. How many are bold with God? I walked up to that man, and they sitting there, boy, they all hugged up. And I threw my hands on his tail. I said, and scared him to death, I said, God says you can't keep having sex because you're a minister. Or you ain't going to believe that man said, oh my God. And the girlfriend jumped out of the door and said, I told you we can't keep having sex. I said, the Holy Ghost said, you're defiling yourself. He's got a call on your life. She just broke down with the crying. He just stood there like, his eyes got this big. I said, I know, man. I said, I didn't want to do it. I'm supposed to tell you this. If you're going to get mad, get mad with God. I said, man, I ain't going to get mad with you, man. You're telling the truth, man. I said,
about my God.
My God. Ain't that something? See, sometimes when you walk in a prophetic mission, listen, it ain't always pretty. You got to do things that you don't want to do. Went to Greenville. Don't like Wendy's. Want to go to McDonald's. I love McDonald's fries. They want my wife and the guy play drum. Want to go to a Wendy's. I said, I ain't eating. Call man. I said, you ain't gonna get me. I ain't eating. I said, y'all ain't going to McDonald's. I ain't going. I'll go in and sit with you, but I ain't getting no fries. Don't ask me nothing. I'm married. I want McDonald's fries, for I love them. About this time, two ladies came in, and both said, go ahead and tell them love. I said, you go tell them. I ain't going to nothing. I'm mad if I ain't get my McDonald's fries. And my wife said, you ain't going to tell them over there? I said, my wife, she corrects me all the time. I told y'all this the woman that gifted me. And I got it. Just to tell you what happened. We got it. The Lord said, go tell them. I said, well, I ain't going to tell them. I ain't going to do that, Mom. I got all the way out in my truck. Got in the truck. Boy, I said, you ain't going to say nothing? I said, I ain't saying nothing. She said, you mean to tell me, you that big man of God, you been telling me about it. I said, wait a minute, man. We're going to say something here now. You're going to have one of them throw downs we used to have. You know what I'm saying? You throw down. She said,